10 years.
10 fucking years have passed.
Yeah. So he would have been what? 26, 27? 27 years old, man. They don't tell him what this young man could have been, who he would have been. I think that, you know what, man, this fat piece of shit, and no one needs to forget, but he won't let people forget for the wrong reasons. Because when his little money get low, this motherfucker come out. Because I think recently he just came out trying to bring another lawsuit against the family. Yeah.
Against the Martin family?
Yes.
Like I think of defamation.
What
You know,
a piece of shit.
Yeah, and it's like, you know, ever since this trial, like that little innocent persona that they put up there about this motherfucker, like this dude admitting all kind of shit, man.
Like right after.
The fuck after. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why motherfuckers like, you wonder how motherfuckers like this miss stray bullets. As much shit as he's in, but you know, I guess for some people, you know, infamy is where it's at, man. I mean, you're remembered. You know, you think these people admire you, but look at the character of the fucking people that admire you for murdering a motherfucking child, man. You know, and you know what he really calls himself doing, in my opinion, is harassing the family for going to get justice for their own child. It's like, how dare you go get justice for your child, man? You know, it's crazy. It's
what
crazy.
He don't understand is when he killed that young man, he died as well. You know what I'm saying? The person that he was before no longer exists. He's this persona now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and he's trying to hold on because this is it. This is his legacy.
But you know what, big bro? I think this is already who he was. When you listen to the stories about this motherfucker, his fat pudgy ass wanted to be a cop, couldn't do it. Had a bad reputation for being hot tempered, jumping on females, trying to run up on dudes and shit. He just had a fucking awful reputation before this. Him acting like a self-appointed fucking neighborhood security guard was the closest thing he was going become to a police officer. And those people were able to sit up there and tell us we didn't hear this man saying what he was saying on the phone.
When they told him to stand down on the phone.
Come on, man.
You know what I mean? But again, he's just holding on to this because he was always an asshole, but he wasn't a known, worldwide known asshole. Now he's, you know, this is what he had. This is his bread and butter. Who's going to hire him? Well, you know, who's really gonna touch him? You know, because he didn't tasted the limelight, and he can't do no 9 to 5. Why you think he's coming up with these lawsuits or whatever? I'm sure some sleazy ass attorney took him on and was like, "Shit, there's a possibility he may win." He got off the first time. You know, he may win a civil case.
Look what he holding up though. That's who gonna hire him. Yeah. You know, what
he's
I'm saying?
he's making the rounds.
Yeah, you know? his punk fucking ass daddy take care of him. You know what I'm saying? Which people don't focus enough on that shit. The boy daddy a judge. His daddy was a judge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. His dad is Jewish, hence Zimmerman, and his mother's Hispanic. So a lot of people, really only our people, was like, yo, ain't nobody looking into that angle that his dad is a judge down there. You know, so it's just, you know, it's sad that this young man will never get justice. His mother, I'm gonna say especially his dad, because they act like his dad don't fucking exist. His little brother, who he was on the way, you know, who he walked to the store for. It's sad they won't ever get justice, but you know, it's just a sad thing. 10 years later, you know, this motherfucker's still sucking in air that he don't deserve.
10 years, man. That's a long time, and a lot of shit has happened in between that time, man. A lot of shit, to the point where, you know, when I saw it, it was just like, I had to take a little step back and be like, fuck, 10 years. That's a long time. You know what I mean? And it felt like it was like last weekend, man. It felt like it just happened.
You know,
it's because it keeps happening. It's the
There you
same.
go.
It's the same shit all the time, and just the names change. I mean, we get the same thing every other day. You know, it seems like.
Did you guys see that shit about the bounty hunters in Houston? They ran up on Jay Prince's cousin. They were serving a warrant, man. They looked like they just jumped out the car and just started dumping on him.
See?
Wow.
Yeah. Like I said, I just saw that before, I left the gig or whatever. And was just like, what? You know, because they're trying to say that, he brandished a weapon and all the other bullshit. But there's a camera right there. And it's like, I forget what time, maybe like 3-something in the morning, sketchy neighborhood. And all of a sudden, these cars just come out of nowhere, trying to block this dude in. He start backing up. They jump out with their straps and just started dumping.
Man, look, I'm just gonna call it what it is, because Mrs. It's an interesting thing. Just a little sidebar. It's an interesting thing that's going on in this country. It has been going on. And another group, which I'm not going to get into it, I think they've drank the Kool-Aid. But Mrs. Tina Knowles Lawson just produced a documentary trying to debunk some of the stereotypes about black males and black men. And it's like there's these ongoing stereotypes out there, and they used it in the trial against this young man. They took pictures. Oh, he smoked weed. He had gold teeth. He was throwing up signs. He was a thug. Like, he was a fucking child, man. He never harmed anybody or anything like that. Maybe he was doing some shit he seen on TV, but he never harmed anybody. And there is these stereotypes out there that, when I hear them, I look and I'm like, I don't know none of these fucking brothers y'all talking about. Even some of the brothers that can be considered to look sketchy. I see these motherfuckers standing at the bus stop waiting to get their children. But I'm not understanding how the brothers, black males, could be considered to be so goddamn bad when every other month it's either some young blood being assaulted, murdered mysteriously, or there's some older black man getting out of jail after 20 and 30 fucking years for something he didn't do. This is a constant thing that we're seeing. And it's like there's one particular group of people that's constantly fucking under assault, and it's black males. But it's like when you say something, it's like, oh, here we go with the woe is me, and it's the white man shit. And it's like, nah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This shit set off a series of events that continues. You know what I'm saying? The Tamir Rices, the Eric Gardners, the Mike Browns, and so many fucking more that may have slipped our mind because it didn't get the publicity. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We, the two boys that were killed in the back of the police cruisers, and nobody mentioned a word about it after they said that these two handcuffed gentlemen shot themselves in the head in the back of the police cruiser.
Yeah.
The young boy that was rolled up in a gym mat, and they found him stuffed with newspapers. Organs were missing. A gentleman from Atlanta who he was going to LA to pursue a modeling and acting career, and his body, his life partner, I don't think they were married, but let's just give him some respect and death. His husband is like, hey, he'd been missing for 2 months. Come to find out, they found his fucking body in Arizona desert, eyes gouged out, split up the center. His fucking organs was missing. So it's something fucking sinister going on, and the brothers gotta be able to speak on it. Gotta come together, man, and gotta be ready to defend yourself and your families, because this shit is just, it's too far out of control, man. It's too fucking far out of control, because it's not just, oh, the police, it's everybody doing the shit. We just had Ahmaud Arbery, the Ahmaud Arbery murders get sentenced to life, and then the DOJ tried to get him a cushy fucking federal prison sentence, lied and said the family was cool with it. Turn around and we just did the show last week, show before last, where another fucking father and son, where y'all roasted this motherfucker so well. Another father and son tried the same shit on a brother who was just working. So I'm sorry about going off on my little tirade here, but
it's warranted for 10 years, man. It's
there it is.
It's warranted for this one. I mean, we gonna,
and you worded it just the way I was searching for.
I get you, man. Like I said, no, that's why nobody chimed in, man. I mean, we talking about a 10-year anniversary of some shit that then sparked off, the Black Lives Matter movement, a whole bunch of shit in between. You hit on some of the bodies in between that 10 years, because it's a lot of bodies that in between those 10 years. So yeah, man, ain't nobody gonna, I want you all gas, no brakes on this one, man.
And Mr. Sauvignon, let me say this: by no way am I don't want to neglect the sisters, man. The Sandra Bland's, the Breonna Taylors. There was another young lady. She was looking for help, and she walked up on family's porch.
Oh, and lit her up. Yeah,
and he fucking lit her up. So I don't want to. I'm definitely not trying to exclude the sisters, because
that's why I said bodies.
Yeah, it's equally. Yeah, but overwhelmingly, this is happening to our babies, man. Our old brothers, man. Ain't no way no man should go to jail for 30 and 40 years for some shit he didn't do, and then these judges who suppress the evidence get a week in jail. Or these district attorneys get a week in jail or a week's probation. You understand what I'm saying?
We're gonna talk about that too.
Yeah.
That's just pretty much the whole the system. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
It's been set up and designed, but now we got somewhat eyes and ears. Thank God for cameras, and phones, and because before it was just your word, and that's why these guys that did 20, 30 something years, it was just somebody, hey, yeah, he did it, and that's all it took.
Yeah.
And you got somebody sitting in Angola, 30, 40 years.
Yeah. Yeah. And ain't nobody believing you once you look, man, once they crack that gate and you walk in there, they consider you just like everybody. Yeah, y'all all innocent.
Yeah, you're a number.
Yeah.
You're a number.
Yeah. So, pick a prison game and protect your ass.
Facts.
So hey man, much love and respect to the Martin family, man.
Definitely.
You dig?
10 years.
10 years, brother. What you could have been, young blood.
Indeed.
I see these little
man,
what's up, brother?
For the longest time I was wondering, how come nobody's like taking shots at this cat? He's still walking the earth like free as a bird. And while we were preparing for the show, I was looking at this Wikipedia page, and they showed some dude named Matthew Apperson started shooting that old boy. They gave this mother. Now, he shot at this cat because he recognized who he was, right?
Mm-hmm.
He got it, like he ran up on him, and old dude was like, you're wrong for what you did to that black kid. And they get into it, and he ends up running into him like in traffic, and he starts dumping on him.
Oh my God.
Right. Like perfect world, right?
Mm-hmm.
They end up giving this motherfucker 20 years.
Oh, well, hey man, seriously, we got to call it down. We got to call a strike, a ball. Look, man, you can't do that shit. You just can't pull up on anybody. I don't give a damn if it is this Joker. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Because somebody could feel the same way about what we say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? You got to call it straight down. You can't do that shit. You can't pull up on somebody just because the system let you down. You take, justice into your own hands. You can't do that, man. I can't condone that. Even this motherfucker get his day in court.
I was bringing it up just to make a point. Is that you have a child murderer walking the streets.
Right.
And an attempted murderer with 20 years.
See, See, my only problem with the Batman defense is the system always fails us, though. This is me. I'm not taking any judgment on what the gentleman did. I'm not saying yeah or nay. What I'm saying is the fucking system always fails us. And the reason why I called this shit the Batman defense, I hate Batman as a character. I absolutely fucking hate Batman. Batman has this moral code that he sticks to. If we kill, then it'll make us just like the killers, right? So this nigga go out, he catch the Joker, he catch the Penguin, and really we just stick with the Joker. He locks the Joker up, and apparently this shit has been taught in college classes. This scenario, but he locks this nigga up. Joker get out, kill about 300 motherfuckers. Give him the Joker talks. Niggas die with a smile. And he'll lock him up. This nigga escape after 30 days. He killed 300 more people. At what point is Batman responsible? My point in saying this is, at what point are we responsible? Ain't nobody saying that we have to hold everybody accountable the same way. But certain things should be off limits. Children, you understand what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what color. You should not be able to walk the streets and you murdered a child, and there is not a shred of evidence that what you did was fucking self-defense. Really what happened was he was following that boy. We know that just from the recording. He was told not to fuck with him. He didn't listen. Once again, we know that from the recording. He got out that car. That boy put paws on him and beat his ass because he couldn't fuck with that young boy. When that young man started to rumble, he shot him. And now he get to walk free. I just can't say yay or nay. I can't say yay on what my man did. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, you loud and clear, like I said, but that's just it, man, right? This day and age, there's no code.
Right. There's no code.
Cats who just, you see these videos, every video, these cats holding up guns with extended clips.
Come on, man.
They will dump on anybody, anywhere. You know what I mean? Sundays, used to be a no-fly zone. You know what I mean? They dumping at funerals. They're doing all kind of crazy shit now, man. There's no code all the way around.
And dig it though. Here's the other problem. They dump on anybody. It's like that. You can have any beer you want as long as it's a Corona. You can shoot any motherfucker you want if you black, as long as it's another black motherfucker. Because I was listening to somebody and like they said, man, I think it was Michi X. All of that aggression is inward. It is never to people that's really fucking with you. It's like they bully you and you go back like, I'm gonna let a nigga step on my shoes. Like
your boss piss you off, but you go home and put your hands on your wife.
There you go.
Yeah. That's all. Hey man, get this Joker off the screen, man. I'm tired of looking at
get that sucker out of here, man.
That flag, man.
There you go, man. Gave him too much time.
Facts.
Yeah.
and it wasn't the right time. Sucker. Yeah.
I was in his old school right now, man.
Yeah, I feel bad, man. To the two what we had 274, man. I feel like I've been cheating him. Missed one show and gave him two. Like, where's fat ass at? Get that fat silverback, light skin silverback the fuck up here, man.
Light skin silverback.
You understand? All day, baby.
Oh shit.
It's
funny, man.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's fucked up.
There we go.
That's all good, man. We learning it. You know what I'm saying?
We'll get it straight eventually. Tank can get the hang of it.
No, man.
Like,
this shit.
Because he's smoking. To him, that looks straight.
Right. That's the problem.
Like, let me open up both eyes.
Oh, okay. Fucked up. Yeah. Okay. Let me open up this third eye, baby. Oh man.
Hold on.
He's like, I don't know what the problem is. I see it.
Yeah. Looking like Lonzo with the kufi on.
All right, that's good. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
You mean
man,
to
I
tell
can't believe.
me-
How about that? That movie's 20-some years old, man.
It's
About
still
that.
amazing, man.
Wow, that shit
Shoe
seemed like it came out
program,
yesterday.
nigga. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the same shit going on.
Yeah.
That's why it's, those timeless movies like that, man. You could plug them in, any decade.
What Lonzo say? You mean to tell me you spent all day with a fine bitch and the most you got to tell me about is a drunk stop? That somebody said, Denzel, be your real self. Because I can see him really being Lonzo. You can't tell me Zell don't smoke Newports.
I'm sure they was just
Yeah.
like, and just keep the camera rolling.
Right. Just keep the camera rolling.
Just go ahead and some B-real right there. Just go ahead and let them go.
We never heard Zell. Look, man, I'm used to the mighty Quinn, Zell.
Hey,
Philadelphia, the bishop's wife, Zell.
That's why he's held up, so high, because he could switch.
Man, when that
take
yeah,
take it there, man. You want him to take it there, he could take it there.
Right. But let me tell you, if this shit was a Mortal Kombat fight, what's our girl's name? Oh, I love her too. From the Fences shit.
Oh, Viola.
Oh. You think it's easy for me to be standing here with you? And I know she said, no, I've been standing right here. You think I ain't been wanting to go lay up and be with some other man? I was like, damn, let me not do right. Yeah. Listen, if you thinking about doing wrong to your woman, watch that scene. When she got to crying, I was like, oh shit.
She's the only chick I know who could cry out of her nose on demand.
Right. Snot bubble.
Just pick a nostril.
I was like, oh,
pick a nostril.
Viola.
Which one you want, the left or the right on this scene? Because she's
right. You think it's easy for me to admit that I've been standing in the same place? Well, I've been standing here with you. And the motherfucking tears. I said, God damn. Viola the truth. Viola the truth. I don't think it's nobody fucking with Viola. They'd be like Meryl Streep.
I knew who you were talking about, man.
Yeah. They'd be like Meryl Streep and fuck them.